Manipur require a unified command under the Chief Minister?
I'm sure you're trying to allude to what is happening in
Absolutely, in last 48 hours.
Possibly also in J&K.
Yes.
So to begin with, this is again a place where many people go wrong. It's not a question of one size fits all. No, not at all. On the contrary, the Northeast is a very different cup of tea from what J&K is. J&K, we all know there's just one source which is fomenting this trouble, that is Pakistan, in multiple ways. But here, it's a very complicated issue. There are various ethnic groups who carry different historical baggages. There is history which dictates what people do. There is geography and trans-border linkages also. So all of these in some way affect. So it is, I think, for the people in positions of power to decide as to what works well. If they have decided that the current system is what is best, probably that may be right.
Are you saying that unified command is not the best way to deal with the issue in Manipur, the way unified command is functioning in Kashmir?
No, what is there currently is surely not cast in stone. It's not that it cannot change. If I think the government feels that there is a need to change this, surely this will be changed. I don't think there will be any backtracking from that.
Why were the IRB centers such easy targets in the initial days?
Karthik, in the initial days, what happened was when these armory got looted, the numbers in which they went to loot the armory were huge. There were many women also. The constabulary was actually overwhelmed by the sheer number, the volume of people that came. But yes, the other way of looking at it is, if they came to loot your armory, why didn't you fire a single shot? This is a question that will always remain. So, not just once,
was there collusion?
4-5 times. No, there is not confusion.
Collusion.
Sorry?
Collusion.
Of that I will not be able to say, because I am not privy. When you have certain things with a certain degree of assurance, you heard or seen or read. Read, of course, I will not count, but if you seen or heard it yourself, only then can you say there is a collusion, of which I don't have. But the point is, one is the numbers, they were quite overwhelmed. Initial days, there were women, but like I said, why was not a single bullet fired in retaliation, as are the orders for any security forces. But once a particular armory got looted, the mob possibly got motivated that they can do some more, and they did follow it up with few more armories being looted. But I mean, that is also a time when the police had totally bifurcated. They were not really preventing this from happening, but gradually, as the coordination between security forces, central security forces and the police started improving, things got better. I can tell you with conviction that there were at least 8 or 9 instances where looting of armory was stopped, prevented by Assam Rifles, both proactively as also when we got the input. And if we had not stopped those, today instead of 5,000 weapons looted, you would have had 10 to 12,000 weapons which would have been out in the open.
Recently, 2 Assam Rifles battalions were moved out, sir. A lot of social media wars erupted over it. Why did this happen?
Thanks, Karthik. I am glad you asked this question. In some way, many people have seen this as succumbing to the Meitei pressure why these 2 battalions have been removed. Again, it's not a full construct that comes in the media. You know what is happening in J&K, Jammu region particularly. We are fully committed. The army, Assam and Rashtriya Rifles are fully committed. There is no scope of actually moving out troops from anywhere else and moving them to Jammu and Kashmir. So, there was this necessity felt of 2 battalions to go, which has been decided, and it is not these 2 battalions that we are talking of. Similarly, so one is necessity of 2 battalions going there. Second was also looking at places where some troops could be removed from Manipur.